Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a reaction on BTS, 방탄소년단, UN Chief General Assembly President and more, United Nations, but I will only do the reaction on BTS speech. I am so excited, and this is more of a listening video. I will not talk as much, but if I talk I will pause the video and talk. And I'm just so excited, so let's just go.
Your Excellency Abdullah Shahid, President of the 76th United Nations General Assembly, Your Excellency Secretary General Antonio Guterres, Your Excellency
One thing I want to
President
say,
and distinguished
this
leaders
girl's
from around
voice
the world.
is
It is an honor to be here
like
today.
what he's saying,
Where
but
BTS
it's translated
appointed a
to
special
English.
presidential envoys of the Republic of Korea. We're here today to share the stories of our future generation. Before we came here, we asked young people in their teens and 20s around the world about their past 2 years and about the world they find themselves in today. Jin will share some of the answers we received.
I need more sound.
Yes, should we take a look? You can feel the good vibes from just looking at these.
Oh.
There were times during the past 2 years when I too felt bewildered and troubled. But still here, we have people who cry out, let's live on, let's make the best of this moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we can't stand still when we are in the ideal time of our lives to take on new challenges. It wasn't as if we could blame anyone, and you must have felt the frustration. Here I'm the same as I was
so
yesterday,
proud.
but the world changed like we were transported in a flash to a parallel world. I was saddened to hear that entrance and graduation ceremonies had to be cancelled. These are moments in life you want to celebrate, and missing out on them must have been upsetting. We were heartbroken when our long-planned concert tours were cancelled. And for a while, we yearned for the moments we wanted to make complete. Yes, it was a time for us to mourn for the things that COVID took away from us. A time to discover how precious
2020 was the worst year for me.
Suga mentioned
we are
the
all
precious
strong.
things we'd taken for granted. And lots of people answered our question by sharing pictures of their precious moments. Many people showed how they share their moments with nature. I think during these 2 years, they found dear the time they experienced and cared for nature. Yes, but maybe because we feel an encroaching sense of dread.
I'm just so proud of my bias and everyone in BTS, but especially my bias.
We just talked about the things we mourn, and I shudder to think about mourning for the earth.
He's so beautiful.
Everyone agrees that climate change is an important problem, but talking about what the best solution might be, that's not easy. It's a topic that's tough to make conclusions about. Yes, it is a tough discussion, but I learned while preparing for today that there are many young people who have an interest in environmental issues and choose it as their field of study.
That's
the
true.
future is unexplored territory, and that's where we, more than anyone, will spend our time. So these young people were searching for the answers to the question of how we must live that future. So I hope we don't just consider the future as grim darkness. We have
that's
people
true.
who are concerned
You need to look on the bright side, not the dark side.
There are still many pages left in the story about us, and I thought we shouldn't talk like the ending's already been written. Of course, sometimes the world seems stuck in place, even if you're ready to go. Sometimes it feels like you've lost your way. There was a time when we felt the same way. I've heard that people in their teens and 20s today are being referred to as COVID's lost generation. That they've lost their way at a time when they need the most diverse opportunities and must try new things. But I think...
I want to pause there. That's so true. Like, I'm 19 years old and I haven't had the normal teenage years that the usual people had before. For me, it's not that I could live with it, but I would love to have normal teenage years, but I will live with it. I have learned to live with it, and I love my life because I know how to live with that situation. Okay, I was
It's a stretch to say they're lost
Continue.
just because the paths they tread can't be seen
I
by
hope you
grown-up
understand what I
eyes.
mean.
Yes, take a look at these pictures. Here we have many who are trying hard to continue their friendships online in new ways, start learning new things,
New things, yes.
healthier
In other ways.
lives. I'm sorry, excuse me.
Oh, he's so cute.
네, 새롭게 공부를
You must be
시작하고
so nervous.
Yes, these kids are trying to learn new things and trying to figure new things out. They don't look lost. They look like they are finding new courage and taking on new challenges. I think that's why instead of the lost generation, a more appropriate name would be the welcome generation. Because
That's so
instead
true.
of fearing change,
Because
this
we welcome a
generation says
new
welcome and
way to
keeps
live.
forging ahead. That's right. If we believe in possibilities and hope, even when the unexpected happens, we will not lose our way but discover new ones.
Yeah.
There will be choices we make that may not be perfect, but that does not mean there will be nothing we can do.
We are at least trying.
That's what I think. What is important
And that is what I
are the
think.
choices we make when we're faced with change, right? Some of you heard the news that we're coming to the UN, and a lot of you were wondering whether we have been vaccinated. And I'll take this opportunity to say yes. All 7 of us, of course, we received vaccinations. The vaccination was
That makes
sort
me
of ticket
more,
to meeting our fans waiting for us, and to
calm
being able
to
stand
know that
here
they have
before you
some,
today. Just like we said in our message
what's the
today,
word?
we too are doing the things that we're able to do right now.
protected.
Like the vaccinations, efforts are continuously
At least
underway to keep
50-50
this new
because the
reality
vaccine
going
isn't
forward. And I think
the vaccine isn't 100% protective. You can still get the coronavirus, and you can still get the coronavirus, and you can still give it to someone. That makes me very mad sometimes. People think that they are immune to the virus, but they are not. But I'm very calm that they have some protection, so they don't. Yeah, you understand what I mean. I will continue now. I just need to say that.
we can meet again face to face is not far away. Until then, I hope we can fill each of our days to the brim with positive energy. We thought the world
I
would
cannot
stop,
wait
but
till
it
that day
continues to
will
move forward.
come,
I believe that every choice we make is the beginning of change, not the end. I hope that in this nascent new world, we can all say to each other, welcome. And now, as we look forward to this future, the permission to dance is our message of welcome that we want to share with everyone today.
Okay, and there's the final speech. I have already done a reaction on the permission to dance performance. I will link it down below so you can look at that too. But I love this speech so much. I love how they talk about our youth, how we are the new generation of, what did they say, the generation of coronavirus, if I heard right. My brain is so but I just love everything they talk about, and it makes me calm that they have taken the corona vaccine, but still it makes me worried because I have heard some things about the vaccine too, but I will not talk about that now in this video. I'm just happy and so proud of these boys, like seeing these 7 beautiful, talented boys, not boys, men, men stand and talk in front of I don't know how many it makes me so proud of them, and my heart just melts because I'm so proud of these men, not boys. I want to say boys, I don't know why. It sounds better. And just seeing them have the power in this world, it just makes me so emotional just to think about it, how much power these men have over so many people in the world and how much they have changed the people in a positive way, just a positive way. It just makes me so, the only word I can say, proud. I'm so proud of them. And you should be too if you're not, because they have done much good things. And yeah, I don't know, I just feel like I want to say this. If BTS ever can maybe see this video, I don't know why I will say that, but if you guys are the power of the army, more than the army, you are our hope in this world. I know maybe that word will be a very intense word for you guys, but you are the hope in this world, and you make armies hopeful. You give them hope to live on. And for those, I know armies who maybe had a hard time, I was one of them. I love myself so much because of BTS, and they have helped me a lot through those years. Exactly 5 years now, I think. Yeah, 5 years, since 2016. And they have helped me to become the person I am today. And I'm just so proud of them, how they can change people in a good way, in a positive, good way. I just feel that I had to say this because it's very important to show BTS that they are helping people around the world. And I know it's not only me, it's millions of people more. And I'm so glad to be a part of the army and being a part of this fandom that I am, because I get so much love from armies too, because armies are a family. We are a family. BTS and armies, we are a real family, and I can feel it deep inside, the love they have for armies too. I just felt that I need to say this, sorry for my English, sometimes it's blah blah blah. But I am so proud of them, and their speech were so beautiful. And as I said, I did a reaction on the Permission to Dance performance. I will link it down below. I will try not to forget it because my brain is very right now. I'm so sorry, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out any of my future videos. Follow my Instagram for more of my life. It's linked down below too if you want to follow it. See you in the next video. Bye!